What if the biggest threat to the Cypriot middle class isn't war, recession, or politics but a laptop? In 2026, Cyprus is experiencing one of the fastest social transformations in its modern history. Thousands of highly paid software engineers, AI specialists, crypto investors, and remote tech professionals are quietly reshaping the island. Luxury towers are rising across Limassol and Paphos. Exclusive international schools are expanding. Rental prices are exploding. And many locals are beginning to ask a disturbing question: is the Cypriot dream slowly disappearing? Before we uncover how global tech wealth is transforming Cyprus into a divided society of winners and losers, subscribe now to Cyprus Real View, because on this channel, we investigate the hidden economic, political, and social changes reshaping Cyprus and the Eastern Mediterranean. For decades, Cyprus offered something simple but valuable: stability. A teacher, civil servant, or small business owner could still build a decent life. The middle class was never extremely wealthy, but it had balance. Families could afford rent, raise children, and imagine a secure future. But in just a few years, the economic structure of the island has changed dramatically. After 2024, Cyprus became one of the Mediterranean's most attractive destinations for foreign tech companies. Favorable taxes, EU access, warm weather, and a high quality of life attracted thousands of international professionals earning salaries far beyond local standards. Today, many foreign software engineers living in Cyprus earn between €8,000 and €15,000 per month while working remotely for companies based in the United States, the UK, or Dubai. Now compare that to the salary of many local professionals. A teacher, nurse, office employee, or civil servant often earns a fraction of that amount. And suddenly, two completely different economic realities exist on the same island. One group can easily afford luxury apartments, international schools, and premium lifestyles. The other struggles to keep up with rising rent and living costs. This is where the transformation becomes visible. In Limassol especially, entire neighborhoods now feel disconnected from traditional Cyprus. Luxury towers with rooftop pools and private gyms dominate the skyline. Cafes filled with digital nomads, and crypto entrepreneurs charge prices that feel normal to international tech workers but expensive to locals. Many new residential developments are no longer designed for ordinary Cypriot families. They are built for wealthy expatriates and remote professionals. As demand from foreign buyers increases, rent prices continue climbing. In some parts of Limassol, €1,500 per month has become the new baseline for a modern apartment. For international tech workers earning global salaries, this is manageable. For many local families, it is becoming impossible, and the consequences are spreading beyond housing. International private schools are expanding rapidly to serve wealthy foreign families relocating to Cyprus. Some of these schools offer advanced AI programs, coding academies, multilingual education, and direct pathways to elite global universities. But the tuition fees are often beyond the reach of average local families. Slowly, a new social divide is emerging. One generation grows up connected to global networks and international opportunities. Another grows up watching its own cities become financially unreachable. This is not just an economic issue. It is psychological. Many local professionals increasingly feel like strangers in their own cities. The traditional middle class, once the backbone of Cypriot society, is losing its sense of security and identity. And perhaps the most unsettling part is how quietly this happened. There was no dramatic collapse, no invasion, no revolution. Instead, the transformation arrived through tax incentives, foreign investment, remote work, and global digital wealth. Cyprus is now facing a difficult question: can the island benefit from international tech wealth without destroying the social balance that once defined it? Supporters argue that foreign investment modernizes Cyprus, creates jobs, and strengthens the economy. And they are partly right. Luxury construction is booming. New businesses are opening. International money is flowing into the island. But critics warn that the benefits are no longer shared equally, because while the economy grows on paper, many locals feel poorer in real life. Housing is becoming less affordable. Young people struggle to imagine buying property, and many middle-class families are being pushed farther away from city centers. The fear is no longer just economic. It is cultural. Some now worry that Cyprus could slowly become an island divided into two separate worlds: a wealthy international tech ecosystem connected to global capital, and a local population struggling to keep pace. The biggest question for 2027 may not be whether foreign tech companies will continue arriving. They probably will. The real question is whether Cyprus can protect its middle class before the divide becomes permanent. Because once a society loses its economic balance, rebuilding social trust becomes far more difficult. And Cyprus may now be standing at a historic crossroads between modernization and displacement. So what do you think? Is Cyprus becoming a futuristic Mediterranean success story, or slowly turning into an island where locals can no longer afford their own future? Write your opinion in the comments below. And if you want more deep investigations into Cyprus, real estate, politics, migration, tourism, and the hidden transformations reshaping the island, subscribe now to Cyprus Real View and turn on notifications for our next report.